Why no one wants to work in Tesla, especially in the service center and repair Tesla? They don't want to work. They don't want to learn. They don't want to get paid. What's the reason why Tesla service centers sucks? Let me explain. First, Tesla, they don't have dealer. The terms dealer eliminated by Tesla because they are selling directly to the consumer. But they have service center. They want to repair cars, especially the ones under warranty. What they did, they hired a bunch of people with no prior experience. Basically, they didn't hire mechanics. They didn't hire auto technicians. They hired people from music background, chef, taxi drivers, anybody welcome. They hired them and they trained them for 1 year or 2 years. They sent them to college and finally they made them ready to work inside the service center because they thought working on Tesla is easier, mostly computer, but if you go underneath the Tesla, you will see it's not. There's a lot of mechanical things involved, like a suspension, replacing the battery or replacing the drive unit. But they didn't. Most of mechanics, including me, are complaining about flat rate. Flat rate is a totally scam thing because they don't pay you right. They steal your hours, they reduce your hours. They want to basically take advantage from your work. If you didn't see the worst, just wait. Tesla, how they paid their technician, hourly rate. It wasn't like Toyota or other things. They didn't have the flat rate. You go and clock in, you start getting paid until you clock off and you go home. But it's starting from $20, $19 up to $30, not more, because anyone can come and become a technician in Tesla. As I said, on the other side, Tesla provide all the tools necessary for technicians. It was a requirement for you to buy your own tools. As other dealers or mechanic shop, you're required to have your own tools. This is the benefit for people they want to work in this field. They want to start because tools are expensive, cost a lot for you to buy a huge toolbox, fill it up and start working. Tesla basically eliminate that. That was a good thing. I hope Toyota or other dealers, they pay you flat rate. They do the same thing. They can substitute. They can change it anytime. They can bring anybody from any background, make them technician. That's why people are not interested, because we talk about it. Technicians are undervalued, overworked in other dealers. Inside the service center, technician has no value because they can change it anytime. They can lay you off anytime and they pay you the least amount they can, $20. You don't have your own tools. And the downside is this: when you go and start working inside the Tesla, because Tesla provide every tools for you, you don't buy any tools. You don't accumulate any things, any investment. And the good thing about having your own tools, because when they fire you, you can go work somewhere else, have your own tools, work for Ford or Rivian or Kia, Honda, Toyota, whatever company you choose, but you cannot work in Tesla because Tesla are connected. It's all controlled by one company, and if they fire you or laid you off, you cannot go apply in another Tesla branch. You can't do that. And because you don't have tools, you can't go and work somewhere else too. And because you don't have mechanical experience like other technicians, because we see a lot of cars out there, maybe 5% of them are EV. The rest are hybrids or naturally aspired or diesel or other cars. And basically you need to learn to work on cars. You need to learn how to work on a normal combustion engine. Because you don't have experience, you can't do it anything. And even if you have that desire, you want to become a technician, these road is not a basic and is not a normal road that you want to take, because it's totally different than. It looks like you want to become a designer in a fashion and you going and start working in alteration. It doesn't make sense because totally different things. Yes, you learn how to sew, how to cut, how to fit, but that's not fashion. You don't learn designing, you don't learn colors. It's totally different. That's the same thing for Toyota technician or car technician, normal combustion engine technician and EV technician. That's why people are not interested in working in Tesla. And Tesla and EV cars are not really solid ground so you want to stand on. Whatever happened for these cars, for normal engine combustion engines, you can quit, they can fire you can go work somewhere else. They hire you immediately in a second because there is a shortage. But in Tesla, there's no shortage of technician because they can hire anybody and they can fire anybody in a second.